All right, all over social media, this was published in a very interesting video by Tanas that suggests 3 of these characters are going to be a part of a tech raid team. We need a tech raid team, and that's going to include a rework to KESTREL and apparently rescue. But a KESTREL rework, or I don't know exactly what that means, but this has been all over the place, and this has to do with a video by Tanas, and I'm just going to go over what Tanas is saying in his video. What he is saying in his video is that we're, of course, going to get Tigra, and Tigra is going to be part of the new Avengers. But then right here, this is going to be some sort of Iron Man, possibly from, what did he say? One of the Infinity Wars or whatever, one of those movies. This is going to be Darkhawk. And then this is going to be Ironheart from the Wakanda movie. And so these 3 right here are going to be a part of a tech raid team, which is going to include KESTREL and Rescue. And then lastly, according to Tanas, this right here is going to be obviously Zombie Juggernaut. So I'm going to guess that that's going to have something to do with Halloween. Last year, we got Zombie Iron Man. We'll have to see. Patch is going to be on Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if we get information before then. Typically, the Friday before the patch, the blog posts have all of that information, but that did not happen. They did not happen in today's blog post, which we're going to go over. So I'm going to guess that this information will be out probably before the patch on Monday. We'll have to see if Tanas was right. Be sure to check out his video. I will link it into the description. Before we get into the blog post, I just want to go over the Stormwatch Wind Crucible battles on 9/18, which is going to be patch day. Battle in Blitz. Woof, everybody loves Blitz events. On 9/21. Spin Power Cores, which also starts on 9/21 for the Mockingbird event. And then earn Blitz credits on the 21. So those are the key takeaways from the events next week. Now let's get into the blog post. One of the main things in this blog post is that Kang is now going to have boosted drop rates in premium orbs, and Cersei is going to become farmable. And then they're also going to release some of the new campaign nodes, which will make Titania and British Zemo at Union Jack farmable as well. Let's just go over everything. Weekly Bog, Encore, Horseman, Scourges, Morgan the Fae, Pestilence, Scourge event. So that will be on the 18th, and we're going to read a little bit more details about that here in a moment. But basically, they're going to rerun the 4 Horsemen events again. They're not going to modify them. I have some thoughts about why they're going to do that. Hard Nexus Chapter 3-4 will be on the 18th as well, which is going to be patch day. Topple the Tribunal Alliance event. Win Cosmic Crucible battles. Bonus points if using Masters of Evil. Hopefully you're using Master of Evil on offense. Agatha Harkness, Coven, Leader Blitz. And then on the 21st, we're going to have the Black Cat Orb Offers. And I think that is for the Awakened abilities. We'll have to do the math on those orbs. I know the math on the Nova Awakened Ability orbs were horrifically expensive, but the Black Cat Awakened Abilities look like they're specifically designed for mirror matches and to make the mirror match in arena a lot more favorable to the person that has the Awakened Abilities. But the math on those Nova event, it was hundreds of dollars. We'll have to do the math again on these Black Cat Orb Offers. I'm guessing that's what it means. Strange Divination, Mockingbird, Blitz Battles, Spin Power Cores, Complex Conjuration Web events, earn Blitz credits, double XP event if you're not already level 85. On the 22nd, they're going to be Blitz with Supernatural, and then it says look for inbox messages for Photon being added to orbs. That's what they mean when they say bumps. That's going to be like the various orbs. Ms. Marvel Hard Life is also scheduled, and then King the Conqueror will replace Cersei, which means that Cersei is, I guess, one of the boosted 2% drop rate, I guess, inside of Premium Orb. I think that's what that means, as one of the featured characters in Premium Orbs, which is not farmable. And then Cersei will be going to Villain Hards Mode 2-9. Ooh, guy. Okay, Pestilence and upcoming Skirt events. So My best guess is that they couldn't figure out how to do this in a timely way, so they just decided to rerun it. The team has decided that they couldn't figure out how to do it easily to rerun all the Horseman Scourge events one final time because it's super simple to rerun it, including rank rewards and a leaderboard. The Horseman Parade begins on September 18th. Morgan the Fate Pestilence Scourge event. Power up your roster's team and don't miss these rewards. I have details about the new Scourge event structure and upcoming blog, so stay tuned. Or maybe there was just some details they couldn't iron out or they couldn't implement it in a timely manner. But they're going to rerun, which is fine, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It is what it is. Mockingbird updates. We're not going to go over this because this happened, I think, 2 days ago. And Mockingbird is now in the game. And there were some changes that pivoted a little bit, so that Mockingbird is more just like universally good and not as tied to war. So there's basically been like 3 different versions of Mockingbird. There was a war defense version, a war version, and now there is this version, which is still war, definitely a war focused character, but it'll be more viable outside of war. So I think that leads everybody to wonder if they're going to be useful inside of Cosmic Crucible. We will see. Of course, this team will be required for the next legendary that has not been announced. We're going to skip over the kit. We're just going to go to some of the events, secret sorcery events. This is the Tribunal event that'll be starting on the 18th. And then we've got the Mockingbird event, which we've already talked about. Blitz battles, yay. Complex Conjuration Web event, which is going to be going on starting on the 21st. Then we're going to have a quick, the Supernatural Quick Blitz, double XP. Then, this has been controversial actually, Barracks Room Rules Update. So they changed it. We're just going to read this and I'll give some context. After reviewing feedback from the community, we're reverting the room rules update we made recently for Alliance War. Yeah, they didn't tell anybody. It just happened, right? This update will go live on September 18th during the next war battles. We'll be specifically reverting the game behavior and the in-game text to match what we originally published in the blog and what was previously live in-game. And so this is the way it's going to work, and this is for the Barracks. Apply offense up to all defending war-ready allies. This was a global buff that affected the whole board. So this keyword right here, adjacent, is the way that it was originally pitched, and then they just changed it for a little bit for a couple wars, and now they're going to take it back. War ready mutant allies get an additional offense up, so that will be reverting on the patch on Monday. Version 7.4 release update in hard campaign chapters. To help plan your week, the team wanted commanders to be aware of the upcoming version 7.4 release. Will not be on the typical Wednesday release day, but instead is targeted for Wednesday the 18th. So that's going to be patch day. We'll be live here on Twitch. It's always a fun time on patch day. This may affect the start time of your Cosmic Crucible attacks, so be sure to plan accordingly. Message will appear in-game, alerting you 24 hours to advance the maintenance. And we'll be live on Twitch. We have a blast. We are the master beta testers for sure on patch day. As a result of this schedule change, the new Nexus hard campaigns 3 and 4 will be going live on the same day. Don't miss these new chapters as Union Jack and Titania. Shards are going to be forward and bringing the new rewards. Alpha Raid. So this is interesting. So I'll read what this is, and then I'll talk about the context. The team is working on the new Alpha Raid. Envoys and the player voice movement are giving feedback to make sure Alpha Raid will feel rewarding and worth the investment to players when released. This may take some time, but the team will let you know when more information is available. So there was a data mine that came out, and the data mine said that Alpha 5 Raid is going to come, and it's going to require gear tier 16, and some of the nodes are going to need, what was it, Astonishing X-Men and Web Warriors. I know I even upgraded 2 characters. I upgraded one of the Web Warriors and Bishop to gear tier 16 just based off the data mine. But pretty much as soon as that information came out, they reverted, and they're not going to do those. They're not going to implement that. So we'll have to see what the final result is, but apparently they're listening to community feedback, and I think that's good. Free Cream Friday as usual. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you looking forward to a KESTREL rework? And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. End the video.